Hello, welcome back to the Off-Grid family. Today I'm doing a very quick video, or it should be unless I mess it up completely. Crystal loves to go outside and eat meals and so on, and I've got a few tables and things, but we put a big paddling pool out there, so there is no room for anything. So she at the moment goes out and sits on bags of compost. That's fine, but we are actually using the compost, so slowly over time it won't be there, so I need to make her a little seat. I do have tree stumps out there. And what I would like to do is just make sort of like a seat base for the top of one of them, so she can take the base out, sit down on it in comfort, eat whatever, sit and chill, and then come back in and bring it in, so if it rains, you know, it's not going to get damaged. So I'll show you what I've got and what I'm going to use. It's all going to be recycled material like always, but let's get on. Okay, so these are the items I've got. I've got an old seat to a dining chair of some kind. I found 4 dining chairs at the tip. The actual legs were all broken and horrible, but the bases were absolutely fine. The actual seat bits were fine, so I thought I'd have them, like always. And then I've just got bits of upholstery foam, and then these are 2 old cushions that are all ripped and knackered, so I thought I'd amalgamate the 2. I also have this glue. I'm going to test a bit on the foam first, because some glues react really badly with foams, so I will do a test off screen to see if that works. But in essence, I'm literally going to be plonking this on top, cutting it out, sticking it, and then putting some more stuff on, and I will cover it. I've got an old chef's jacket, so it's 100% cotton, which I'm going to then cover all of the cushions with. But I won't bother showing you that. You know what a chef's jacket is. Right, first off, I want to draw around this. Now, if there's enough of this material, I will cut bits out and try and make a second high bit, but I don't think there's going to be. But we'll see. Now, I have a foam cutter that I made, but it's packed away somewhere, and I also have a cutting head for my soldering iron, both of which I can't be bothered to do, so I'm just going to use a scalpel, a razor blade. This stuff dulls them immediately. It's really, really hard to cut through, believe it or not, but that's what I'm going to do. Okay, there it is. It's a little bit messy. Oh, I'll do this bit a bit more actually. There we go. It's a little bit messy, but it's not a problem. No one will ever see it once it's stuck to this. Now I'm going to do it this side down, in case I decide to put some little studs in or something to help it stay put where I am on the log. I don't know if it'll be necessary, but if it is, that's what I'll do. Okie dokie. Right, I've cut some pieces. This is obviously the main bit, and then I've got all these small pieces, and it seems to the glue does not react with this, which is lucky. I'm not sure what to do now. I was thinking if I put the pieces down first and then cut them into shape in here, then put the top on, and I think that's what I'm gonna do, possibly. Right, I'm gonna use a palette knife, obviously, because that's the best thing to use in this situation. I'm gonna coat this with the glue, hopefully not making too much of a mess, you know. Is this even gonna work? Yeah, it's working okay. I would use a brush of some kind, like, you know, you're supposed to. However, all of mine are up in the attic, and I can no longer get up in my attic because of my hips. So unless I buy more, that's where they're staying, kind of thing. It's like making a cake. Except this one smells awful. Now the hard part. I don't know how this is going to go. Not well, it seems. Okay. That was actually easier than I thought. So that side. I wonder what Crystal will say when she gets home and I show her I've made her a seat, but that I've used our palette knife to do it. Right, now the big one. No, I'll leave that one for now and I'll do all the smaller bits first. I've got a pair of scissors as well so I can cut them into some semblance of shape. Okay, so piece number one. Now this is contact adhesive, so it should stick immediately on contact, so this is why I'm being a bit careful. Oh, but the solvents in this are strong. Whew. Feeling very merry right now. Right. I'm just going to shove that one in there, and then I'm going to brute force this bit. As you can see, like all of my projects, I've come up with a master plan, and I've sat down and I've thought about it for long periods of time, etc. Right, disclaimer, I'm as surprised as you that this worked. Does that look like a strange face? That's all I can see now. Maybe it's the solvents getting to me. Right, I'm just going to quickly clean the palette knife before Crystal notices I'm using kitchen stuff again. Okay, I think I've covered up the evidence. Get in there. Right. This is where I do not want to mess up. Close enough. Close enough. Right. What I'm going to do is I'm going to turn this over, clean that bit that I've just covered in that stuff, and I'm going to put some weights on it, probably for about 2 hours, something like that. Okay, it's the next day. I've allowed this to cure, dry, whatever, overnight, and it's quite nice and thick. Now, I sat on this myself, and I'm not going to put any other extra cushions. It's really, really nice and cushiony. I don't think there's any point. Off screen, I cut out my chef's jacket into the sort of size I need, which would be about this. And so all I need to do is wrap it under, get it nice, and then I'm going to just staple it around the bottom. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to turn it over. And try Make sure some of the creases are out. I'm going to try and keep the seam, but we'll see if that works at all. Okay. Now one thing I have taken into consideration but I'm not sure about is whether this staple gun will actually staple through this plastic. It should do, but I'm not 100%. Yeah. Okay. Okay, now cut the excess off again. This time we can go closer to the staples. Alright, now a few of the staples are slightly raised, so I'm just going to go around with a hammer very quickly and sort that out. There we go. It's not the neatest thing in the world. Let's just tuck that crease back under. But it will do for what its purpose. Okay, first things first, I'm not going to be doing a reveal of this to Crystal and show her reaction, etc. It's her only day off and I want her to just be comfy. I don't want her to have to feel like she has to, you know, dress up to go on camera or any of that sort of stuff. So I'm just not going to. So that's number one. Number two, I know this is a simple, bit strange thing to be making, but during these uncertain times, it's really important to latch onto something that your family likes doing, and if you can improve it for them, then improve it, you know, just to make their time stuck inside a little bit easier. So that's why I did this, you know. But what is your wife's cushion? What is your kids' cushion? What is that they need to make their lives a little bit easier? If you have any ideas or need any help, give me a shout. My email address is at the bottom in the description box. Leave a comment, leave a like, and please subscribe. 99% of the people who watch this video are not subscribed. Anyway, thanks for watching. See you again soon. Bye.